running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you sing the song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Is this movie that I think you like?
Morning guys, happy Easter. It's Easter Sunday. I'm down here at Lux Lake. I'm in swim number 3. Obviously there's already a few guys already here. I think there's 4 or 5 guys fishing. Many swims to choose from. So I've come down this end of the lake, little bay. Just fishing the margins just down in this opening down here on the left. And got another one just down over here by the reeds, down over here. Obviously there are fish caught down this end quite regularly, so quite happy to have this swim, to be fair. Right, my target today would be anything over £15 I'd be quite happy with. Obviously I'd love a 30. There's plenty of 30s and 20s in here, but obviously because I've had out of here so far 16, still time, and I'm feeling quite hopeful for today. It's a bit overcast, it's not too cold, not too hot, it's probably just about right. Possibly might be a little bit of rain later on. Alright guys, been 3 hours, basically nothing's happened so far, not even a bleep. Guys over there opposite me on the opposite bank, they clearly like the sound of their bite alarms. They're constantly playing around with it. Don't know if that annoys anyone else, but it does annoy me. I've just moved my right rod just into the middle of this little bay here. The fish kept coming up, kept surfacing, so I've stuck a PVA bag on it with a pineapple pop-up. Water's quite murky, so I'm hoping the fluorescent yellow might attract a little bit more to it. I've left the left rod down the margin down there also on a pop-up. Like I say, it's just started raining, even though it's blue sky. Hopefully it might turn the fish on a little bit. Now when I go fishing, I do like to have a choice, depending on obviously on the lake I'm fishing. Like I say, I've got everything from krill, pink ones, pineapple, scopic squid, I've got pastel wafters, obviously I've got boilies with me as well, and sweet corn. Does anyone else take that much bait when they're fishing, or do they just stick with a couple of pots and obviously 5 kilos of boilies? Is it just me, or is it very relaxing hearing the sound of rain on your brolly or on your bivvy when you're fishing? Quite enjoy it, as long as I stay dry. Right, a £20 9-ounce common I've just had. Absolutely nailed on a spinner rig, pineapple pop-up. The hook was never coming out of its mouth. Just obviously the sharpness of it and everything, it just absolutely took into its mouth. So happy with the way that rig's working at the moment. Like I say, my left rod's on a hinge rig. I've had nothing on it at the moment. I keep getting liners, but that's about it for now. We'll see what happens.
This guy decides to quit his job and head to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself. She's been living on the...
Right, another quick update. I noticed other people using 3 rods, so chucked another rod out, stuck it as tight to the reeds as I possibly can, and I'm talking inches from the reeds. Within 5 minutes it screamed off, hooked into it, and then obviously the hook clearly didn't take in its mouth, so it came out. So I put it back out in the same spot again, and just as I was putting all the swinger and everything and back on the bite alarm, it went off again, but then I was at the wrong end of the rod to strike, and by the time I got back to the rod, obviously it dropped, let go of it or whatever. Again, the hook hadn't taken, so I've taken that out, changed over the hook, so hopefully now we've got a sharp hook on it. Put it back out in the same spot, and let's see what happens. Just a quick update update. That rod that I lost that fish on earlier on, put it back out, PVA bag, did a pink wafter on it, very, very tight to the reeds, and I mean, I went round there and placed it in, and it must have been 3 inches from the reeds. Seemed to have done the trick. Caught myself a £13.11 mirror, very nice. Only problem was it did wipe out the middle rod. Lucky enough it didn't touch my left hand rod, so I had to reset both of them, so they're both back out there now. Again, PVA bag, one on a pineapple pop-up and the other one on pink wafter. I'm only going to be staying probably for another 2-3 hours, so there's a slim chance I might be able to catch another one. Beautiful looking mirror, very pretty. Who else when packing up leaves literally rods till last on their side? Obviously bait runners on, hoping for that final bite.